What's up everybody, it's April Laura, your Florida realtor, and I am back at Delray Trails today. They have opened up the models of the villas, and I have not shown you those before. I have been covering Delray Trails for almost, I think, going on a year now. They've done a lot of sales. I've actually brought so many people here because, again, I think the location is just great. It is a 55 plus community, so if you're 55 years old or better, you can live in this community. And I wanted to show you what the villas look like because they are some great options if you don't need a single family home, or maybe your price point is in a different category. They do say that the villas start in the high 400s, but right now they are giving some really great specials. And that's because Lennar has built some of these villas, and as they come up to be completed, they want to get those villas off the books and those single family homes off the books so they can open up another section and continue to build. So that's where you're going to get the best pricing, options, incentives, and savings, which we all like savings, especially when you are making such a big purchase like a home, a townhome, a villa, a condo, whatever. So the villa's grand opening is actually coming soon. It is going to be June 1st, and today is May 21st. And so I wanted to get you this information as soon as possible, and they do have some really great incentives. Now, what I love about this community is not only the location, but Lennar always has great incentives. One of them being, if you are financing and you have a really good credit and you have a great debt to income and all those things that mortgage people normally talk to you about, then through Lennar Mortgage, they can actually offer you a much lower interest rate, which right now in the world, the high interest rates that we are going through right now in this economy, that is a huge savings because those are not just buy downs for 1, 2, or 3 years. That's a fixed 30-year lower interest rate. The salesperson I was with yesterday, who is my main contact here, told me that with that specific client who had great numbers as far as debt to income and credit score and all those good things, she got a 4.99% interest rate. That's insane. Fixed for 30 years. So let me explain this really quickly. What Lennar is doing is they're able to take a chunk of that incentive that they're giving on that single family home or villa, and they're putting it toward the buy down. So Lennar is covering that cost for you. That's incredible. I've said it before on another video. I really like the fact that they're able to do that right now. And you as a buyer, if you have to finance, you don't have to worry about 1 or 2 or 3 years later what that fluctuating interest rate is going to do to your mortgage payment. Now, from what I understand, not only do they have incentives to buy down your rate, but they also almost always have incentives for closing costs, maybe, and I'm not sure, don't quote me on this right now in May of 2024, but maybe even some of that HOA fee. Because the clubhouse, remember, is not quite built yet. It is going to be a brand spanking new, beautiful clubhouse with an adult pool, lap pool, kids pool, spa, bocce ball, tennis courts, pickleball courts, like fitness center, all kinds of great things, and a beautiful clubhouse as well. This thing is going to be, I think, a little over 30,000 square foot. So that's enormous. And it's just going to be such a nice amenity center and for a decent price, but it's not built yet. It's really cool because I just drove by there and they've actually constructed the building and they put the roof on, but you know, it's all under construction. I actually went with the salesperson and I can't drive over there by myself, or I would bring it to you in this video. It's going to be a really nice amenity center and it's not built yet. So they do have the abated rates that they will charge you until it's completed, but we can always ask, depending on what time of the month or quarter it is, to have those fees possibly waived for the first 12 months, which I have been able to do in different periods of the year for some of my other buyers. So you never know what's possible until you ask. So make sure you reach out, give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. I have great contacts there. I know pretty much everything about this community. I think it's a great location. If you do like to be closer to the action and closer to the beach, which is about 12-15 minutes away max. A lot of mature area around this area, lots of restaurants, shopping, retail, very close proximity to Boca Raton and what I think is the best mall in the county, which is Boca Town Center Mall, is right down the road, probably about 15-20 minutes drive at the most. So it's really nice to have those things at your fingertips. You're about 30-35 minutes away from Fort Lauderdale Airport. You can jump on I-95. You can also jump on the Turnpike if you go west. So there's lots of options, a great location. So there are going to be roughly around 200, I think, villas in Delray Trails. And what they did was there's like a main road here, and the villas are going to be on the south side of that main road, which is called Via Delray Boulevard. And then pretty much across the street is where all the clubhouse and amenities are going to be. And also on that side over here, back here, is where all the single family homes are going to be. So the single family homes are going to be on one side with a gated entry, and then the villas are going to be on the other side of the road, the main road, and that's also a gated entry. So you will either be going into one community or the other. Now it does say that the villas start in the upper 400s, but they have 2-bedroom with 2 baths or 3-bedroom with 3 bath options. And they also have 2 bedrooms with a den. And then they all have 1-car garage. And on this list, which are pretty much the ready to go villas, there is one that's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a 1-car garage starting at $433,675. So that's a great savings. And then the rest of the pricing is pretty much, you know, $449. There's one for $463, $471, $466, and then into the 500s. Now, you can imagine that the lowest price one, that $433, is not going to be a lake view, right? They're going to be interior lots right here where you're backed up against another villa, basically. So if you can see it right there, these back up to each other. The higher priced ones are going to be the ones on the quote unquote lake. You have a water view. And of course, if you have a longer water view, it's going to cost you more. That's typical in any new construction. With that being said, I think that we should go check out these villas, and I will give you more of the demographics as you're walking through them. have a great digital flip book on Delray Trails. It was emailed to me by their sales reps. If you would like to get a hold of that flip book, then make sure you reach out to us, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, somehow get in touch with us, and I will email you that flip book upon request. And did I miss anything? Drop a comment below. Make sure you let me know if you need any other information on this development.
Are you enjoying this information? Well, make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know, did I miss anything, or is there any other information you'd like to hear?
So you never know what's available, and no, that flip book, let me do that last part. But in order to find that perfect place that you may be thinking of or wanting to go see, or maybe you just have questions about this development or another one, make sure you give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, somehow get in touch with us, because we've got your back when you're moving to Florida. And until next video, I'll catch you later.